What it is, it's your boy True McFadden, aka Durag True, with True Be Talking. And in this video, I gotta give my reaction to the Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder fight. Hey yo! I said, hey yo, it's your boy True, man. Y'all know what it is. Had a really good weekend of boxing, and I just want to talk about that a little bit. First off, I want to talk about the boy Tim Tsyzu. He had a fight on Saturday versus Denis Nurja. I think that's how you say that. Tim Tsyzu, of course, he's lost 3 fights, 2 of those to Sebastian Fundora, 1 to Bakram Murtazilov. I forgot to say that shit. And that was a knockout win after the first, it was a knockout loss after the first Sebastian Fundora fight. Which I don't think he should have been fighting that. He shouldn't have fought that quick because he still wasn't mentally ready. But that's neither here nor there. But in this fight on Saturday, he looked really good. He got a unanimous decision over Nurja. He looked good. He was throwing good combinations. Punches was landing. You know, he still looked smart, still looked sharp. The only thing that I would say that was probably a downside to his to what I saw from him on Saturday was the fact that he had his opponent hurt like early in the fight, like really hurt, and he wasn't able to stop him. It was just a 10-round fight, but he had him hurt probably, and I've only watched the fight just that once, but I think it was around the 3rd or 4th round maybe is when he had him really hurt, and dude was able to survive. I think he was saying that, at the end of the fight, he was saying that dude was just really tough. He's a tough guy. I hit him with everything I could, and I just wasn't able to put him down, which that may have been one thing, one side of it, but it also just looked like whenever he had him really hurt, he never just really punched the gas to, try to get him out there or try to force the referee to force a stoppage. Because he definitely had dude hurt a few times where, if he would have just pressed the gas a little bit, hit him with a crazy combination, just kept throwing, the ref was gonna have to stop the fight. But he didn't do that. Dude ended up making it to the last bell, but of course, like I said, it was a unanimous decision. Really, it looked like a really easy fight for him. The other big thing was at the end of the fight for his his after the fight speech, he actually, or interview rather, he actually called out Errol Spence Jr., which I think that would be, a pretty good fight. I think that'll be a really good fight, especially for both of them. One for Spence, having that long layoff. I don't think Spence should come out of that long layoff and go straight to Tim Tsyzu. I really do think I definitely think he needs a tune-up, just so not only he can see where he is, but where everybody can see where he is. Because I don't want him to get back in the ring in a real fight like with Tim Tsyzu. No, either fight is going to be a real fight, but get into a real competitive fight with a fighter like Tim Tsyzu, and then he get his ass kicked, and then it's like, well, he probably should have took a tune-up, or he should have, he's had a long layoff, and the last blah 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 and the blah blah blah, all that. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I think he needs to get a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? Get a fight in. Get some of that rust off, that ring rust, because it's definitely there, dude. You haven't fought since, Terrence Crawford, stumped the mud hole in his ass. So, he definitely, I think he would need a tune-up. And then once he gets that tune-up out the way, I think that'll be a great fight, a really good fight. I would really love to watch that fight with Tim Tsyzu and Errol Spence. But yeah, I definitely think he should get a tune-up, not only because of the long layoff, the ring rust, but also he's going up to a new weight class. You know what I'm saying? This will be his first fight at 154. I don't think you want your first fight at 154 to be Tim Tsyzu. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that'd be ill-advised if you go straight from nothing to Tim Tsyzu. And hey, Tim Tsyzu is a good fighter. He's a really, really, really good fighter. So definitely going to be looking forward to that in the future. But I just wanted to talk about that a little bit before I got into the main fight, which was Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder. It was a pretty entertaining fight. It was actually a little more entertaining than I thought it was going to be. mainly because, you know, these are a couple old guys that's getting in there, getting it on. Deontay Wilder is now 40 years old. Derek Chisora is 42. That boy Deontay, you know, they were both landing some pretty good punches. Deontay Wilder was definitely landing more big punches than Chisora was able to land. But even with that, the punches that Chisora was able to land on Deontay Wilder ate those punches, bro, and I was surprised. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised. I figured if he caught him on the chin one good time with one of them big wild haymakers that he be throwing, that he would definitely, you know, hurt Wilder and probably get his ass up out of there. But Wilder ate them punches, bro. He took it on the chin. He looked good. As far as his punch resistance, it looked fine. his punches, he still looked the same. He showed it, you know, he put out all those videos where he was working on his jab, and it looks like he got into the ring and just forgot all of that shit, because he was still doing that I'm just trying to set you up or get you to stand up so I can hit you with my right hand type shit. So that's, you know, that's pretty much how he looked over the past few fights. I thought we was going to see something different in this one, and we didn't. Derek Chisora definitely, you know, retired after this fight was over with. It's pretty much going to be his last fight, I think. So I think it is. I'm not 100% sure if he retired or not, but the way he was talking after the fight, definitely headed towards that way. And if he's not headed toward that way, he needs to head towards that way. Bro, you're 42. You're not fit to win a championship from anybody, from any heavyweight, anytime soon. Maybe get you one more money fight, and bro, go sit your ass down somewhere. And for, you know, Deontay Wilder, I actually said this in a video a while back, talking about Deontay Wilder, where I said, I want to say maybe a year or two ago, where I was saying that I think Deontay Wilder should retire. After seeing this fight, I still think he needs to retire. Even though he won the fight, he broke his hand. He broke his right hand in the fight. They both looked gassed. They both looked tired after the third round. After the third round, they both looked like they was ready. They needed to go sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, they both looked really tired. But out of the two, you know, the two tired older guys, Deontay Wilder was able to land a little better, able to throw some better punches. Now, the big thing after this fight, not only, you know, did Chisora kind of give a hint towards retirement, but that boy Wilder, Anthony Joshua, was at the fight. And him and AJ had a little stare down after while Wilder was leaving the ring. Once he got up by AJ, you know, they gave him a little dap and told him, let's do it, you know, let's run it. My thoughts about AJ versus Deontay Wilder right now, today, are my same thoughts that I had back when they were first talking about trying to make this fight happen. I think AJ is going to outbox Wilder, and I think he's going to beat him. I don't think Wilder has a chance against AJ. I don't think he ever had, because of how technically good AJ is with boxing, how good of a boxer he actually is with, you know, his punch variations, the way he throws his punches, his combinations. And honestly, right now, he looks a little smaller, like he's not as buff. I always felt like all that extra muscle and buffness might have been slowing him down a little bit and hindering his boxing. But right now he looks a little smaller, like he's more toned than just buff, and that might make his combination and his punches a little quicker. And if that's the case, AJ is going to be really tough moving forward. He's been training with Usyk, you know, stuff like that. So if he really is slimming down and going to be quicker and able to fight a little faster, that's going to be really good for AJ. And definitely, if him and Wilder fight, I still got him, you know, beating Wilder, possibly in a knockout, but definitely winning that fight. We got some other fights that's coming up, you know, in April and May. Like April is going to be kind of slow. not really any big fights happening. One thing that's happening in April, we do have Jarrell Big Baby Miller, your boy with the top off. My boy with the top off. He coming back at the end of the month on the 27th. Yeah, I'm sorry, not on the 27th, on the 26th. He's back in the ring on the 26th. He's going to be fighting Pero. Not exactly, it doesn't even have a full card. It just looks like it's just going to be a one-off fight. So maybe it's probably a fight to try to get him in line for a title contention, is what I'm thinking. But he's going to be back in the ring. There are some fights happening in April. I'm definitely going to check them out. Probably not going to do any prediction videos for him. May do like a quick little prediction if I, really get into it. But it looks like a lot of fighters I've never seen fight before. But definitely going to still watch it. I have the zone. I love boxing. I'll watch anybody fight, bro. I just enjoy fighting. But even though April was kind of lackluster, May is going to be lit. You feel me? May is going down in May, man. I mean, kicking off the month, we got David Benavidez back in the ring. You feel me? We getting David Benavidez on May 3rd. He's going to be going up against Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez. I think that's his name. I enjoy anytime I get to watch David Benavidez fight. He's a good fighter. Really tough. I think he's at a cruiserweight at this point still. This is going to be a really good fight. I'm just excited to see him fight again. Anytime I can watch Benavidez, it's a good time, because the boy he's a monster. We also got Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois happening in May. Usyk is going to be fighting again in May. He's got his fight against Rico Verhoeven. I guess that's how you say that. He got his fight against, in May. So we got, Daniel Dubois, Fabio Wardley, David Benavidez, and we got Usyk. We got, some pretty good fights coming up in May. And then also, it was just recently announced, we got Boots getting back in the ring, man. Boots Ennis versus Xander Zayas is going to be happening June 27th. That, of course, is going to be really great. I can't wait for that fight. Can't wait to see Boots back in the ring. Can't wait to watch some fights from Xander Zayas. I've never seen Xander Zayas fight, so I'm definitely going to watch some fights for Xander Zayas, because I'm going to be doing a prediction video for that one. But yeah, man, like right now, it looks like we're going to be having a pretty good summer. I wish the Rolly versus Haney fight would have got made, because I think that would have been a really good fight. Definitely being able to see, Haney back in the ring, being able to see Rolly back in the ring, and I think their styles, I think it would have been a really good chess match and kind of a brutal fight. I think it would have been a really, 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 really good fight, man. But yeah, we're not going to get that one. So while they play Ring Around the Roses, who's going to get next, with Rolly, Haney, Garcia, Tank. We still got Tank out there in the atmosphere. We got my boy Lamont Rose Jr. It's about time for all these guys to get back in the ring and get another fight. Shakur Stevenson, he should be getting ready to make another fight sometime soon. Keyshawn Davis, we got a lot of good fighters that are circling right now, just trying to see where they're gonna land next. Definitely can't wait though to see what they're gonna do. But this is all I have for right now. This your boy True McFadden, Durag True, and I'm out.